Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Greco, and we're going to be doing some more AccuPlacer review. This week we're doing laws of exponents, so we're going to go through what kind of the exponents are the number that is on the smaller and top right of another number that's called the base, and it means how many times that number is being multiplied. So example, 3 to the 4th is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Let's say if you do 4 to the 5th, it's 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. So that's what basically, this is the number that gets multiplied, and this number is the one, sorry, Facebook messages. So this is how many times that number gets multiplied. So I think you guys all know that. So let's talk about the laws. So when you have, you're multiplying two different numbers with exponents that have the same base. So this base is x, and this is x squared, or x to the second times x to the third. It's x times x times x times x times x. So you got to add these two numbers. So this ends up being x to the 5th power. So you're adding the 2 plus the 3, you get x to the 5th. So when you multiply the two numbers bases with the same exponent, you add the exponents. So that's it. So here are the laws of exponents. X to the first is that number. So 10 to the first is 10, 6 to the first is 6. X to the 0 power is 1. So no matter what that number is, 7 to the 0 power is 1, 38 to the 0 power is 1, 1 million to the 0 power is 1. Anything to the 0 power is 1. Anything to the negative first power is 1 over that number. So 4 to the negative first is 1 over 4. 20 to the negative first is 1 over 20. We just talked about this rule when you multiply two numbers with the same base and different exponents, you add the exponents. So x squared times x to the third equals x to the 5th. When you divide, you subtract. So x to the 6th divided by x to the second is x to the 4th, because it's 6 minus 2. So you do whatever the exponent is in the numerator, subtracting whatever the exponent is in the denominator. When you have one exponent outside of an exponent, so x to the second to the third power, you multiply these two. So if it's x to the 5th to the 4th, it would be x to the 20th. So it's whatever the exponent inside is and the exponent outside. Those are the major ones. And when you do xy to the nth is x to the nth y to the nth. So you distribute the exponent outside the parentheses to the two numbers inside the parentheses. And then the same thing here, you distribute n to the x and n to the y. Now it's just division. And then x to the negative n is 1 over x to the n. So this is x to the negative first is 1 over x. So if it's x to the negative 5th, it's 1 over x to the 5th. So here it's x to the negative third, it's 1 over x to the third. And then we can get into fractional exponents next week, I think. Next cycle, I think that's a little too much. So that's it. Here are the laws. X to the first is the x. X to the 0 power is 1. X to the negative first is 1 over whatever x is. When you multiply numbers with exponents, you add the exponents. When you divide numbers with exponents with the same base, you subtract the exponents. When you have one exponent inside of another exponent, you multiply the two exponents. And that's pretty much it. So let me know, email me if you have any questions or concerns. All right. That's it. I'm going to make one more video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.